seated. Welcome. My name is Jennifer Collins, Vice President of Student Services at Salina Area Technical College. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and Board of Trustees, congratulations to the class of 2021. You made it. I would like to introduce our guests today on stage. Please take a moment to stand to be recognized. First, we have our Salina Tech Board of Trustees representing today: Jeff Schoenberg, Chair; Brian Blackwood, Serena Helby, Jeff Montgomery, and Dustin Pessinger. President Greg Nichols, Vice President of Instruction Stanton Garten, Vice President of Administration Jamie Polinsky, our commencement speaker, Senior Ordnance Warrant Officer CWF Brent Campbell, and Denise Hoffman, our institutional research. Lastly, I would like our faculty and staff present to please stand. Thank you. Please take a moment to recognize our foundation donors located on the back of our program. President Nichols will now introduce our speaker.
Thank you, Jennifer. I want to welcome all of you on behalf of Salina Area Technical College. We are excited to have a graduation ceremony this year in person. We were not always sure that that was going to happen, but we've made every effort to provide for your safety and security in this endeavor, and I want to thank the staff and the faculty and especially you students that have endured this year. I want to introduce our speaker. Now, most of you are going to really kind of be familiar with what Chief Campbell has brought to this college, because we have a relationship with the Army National Guard and the Regional Training Center that is bar none. There's a great relationship because instrumentally Chief Campbell had the vision and the audacity to ask his superiors to go beyond what we normally do. A little bit about Brent Campbell. Chief Warrant Officer Brent Campbell is the Commandant of the Regional Training Site Maintenance here in Salina. Chief Campbell began his career as a private in April of 1991 after graduating from Hillcrest High School in Cuba, Kansas. The Wayne, Kansas native learned to become a Bradley fighting vehicle mechanic in the U.S. Army. He continued service as an enlisted soldier for 16 years. Chief Campbell has attended numerous technical and leadership courses throughout his military career. In 2007, he applied and attended Warrant Officer Candidate School and was appointed as a Warrant Officer upon commencement. He has advanced to the rank of CW4, which is Senior Warrant Officer. Chief Campbell has been instrumental in coordinating the effort to form the Synchronized Training and Credit Program. That's the STAC program between the Kansas Army National Guard and the Salina Area Technical College. This program allows soldiers who attend the regional training site to enroll in credit courses while in residence and earn college credit towards an associate degree while being soldiers, either full or part-time. Through his leadership, the program recognized its first Associate of Applied Science degree holder in 2019 and continues to promote synchronized learning in technical fields. Now, a little bit about I'm sure Chief may allude to this in his speech, but a Chief Warrant Officer is an officer, but they have some technical expertise that most of the other officers don't really train for. That Bradley fighting vehicle mechanic, that's his badge of honor. That's where he really put the wrench into his career, okay? That type of leadership training in the Warrant Officer School put the technical parts of his career with that leadership part. It's an amazing transition when you're able to learn those technical skills and bring those into the workforce. Chief Campbell and his wife now reside in Salina and have 2 adult daughters and 1 adult son with 1 granddaughter. Please join me in welcoming the 2021 Salina Area Technical College Commencement Speaker, Chief Warrant Officer Brent Campbell.
Well, thank you, President Nichols, for that warm, welcoming introduction. It truly is humbling to share this stage with you today and to join everyone gathered here and celebrating on this occasion. When President Nichols asked me to be your speaker for today's ceremony, I thought, Salina Area Technical College has such a tremendous faculty and staff, not to mention a reputation for excellence with numerous institutions of higher learning. So it truly is an honor, Greg. Thank you to have asked me to share some of my thoughts today. Technical expertise, subject matter knowledge, and mastering your profession are just a few phrases that come to mind when thinking about the fields of study that each of you have endured throughout your educational experience here at Salina Area Technical College. Reading through each of the graduates' specific areas of concentration, I can correlate in my mind a specific military occupational specialty that we have in the Army that is extraordinarily similar to what each of you are now trained and certified to perform. There are a few topics that I wanted to share with everyone today. The first is likely a subject or phrase that many of you have heard numerous times throughout your courses of study and even throughout your life in general. And it has to do with networking, building relationships with people. No doubt you have built relationships with many of those graduating with you today. Other relationships that you have established with your instructors, other colleagues here at Salina Tech, in your neighborhoods and places where you work provide a level of value. Sometimes it's not until later in life that we find out just how valuable these relationships really are. I like to tell people that you just never know who you're going to run into throughout the course of your life. I oftentimes share one of my own personal stories with the soldiers who come through our school when discussing the topic of networking and building these relationships. And I figured I'd share one with you today. I started working in my current position here in Salina in 2010. Up until that point, I had spent my entire military career focused on maintenance of military equipment. I quickly realized that I had a lot to learn about working in the training and education world. I attended a conference that same year in Fort Lee, Virginia, which is where we receive our curriculum and programs of instructions for the soldiers that attend our school. I was seated in a large conference room, waiting for the senior-most leaders of the organization to arrive for a briefing. When the command team arrived, I heard a boisterous and familiar voice coming from the opposite side of the room. I knew instantly who that voice belonged to, and as I walked across the room, I felt my stomach start to churn, and my knees started to quiver a little bit as I looked to engage in conversation. Standing there just as bold and confident as the last time I remembered seeing him stood my drill sergeant from when I joined the Army in 1991. He was now Command Sergeant Major Mohammed, the senior-most enlisted member of the Ordnance Corps, and I had transitioned from Private Campbell to Chief Warrant Officer Campbell. I introduced myself and stuck out my hand to greet him. I said, "Sergeant Major, you probably don't remember me, but I certainly remember you." Sergeant Major Mohammed said, "Sir, I can't say that I do remember you. Have we met before?" My former drill sergeant had just called me sir, which is definitely not the way he had referred to me the last time that we had engaged in conversation some 20 years ago. We continued to have professional conversation, and it was at that point that I realized just how important building relationships can be. You just never know who you might run into as you progress through life. The second topic or phrase I'd like to offer you today is to just show up. This can oftentimes be the hardest part. Given the worldwide events that have taken place over the course of this past year, this has certainly been the case more often than not. Simply showing up has become a significant challenge. But as our world continues to change, so do we. We adapt and overcome adversity to achieve success, which I'm quite certain all of you have experienced at some point in time throughout the course of your lives. Educators and learners alike have endured challenges of finding new and innovative methods for delivering and receiving information, whether it's showing up for class, either in person or in a virtual setting. I'm sure that many of you have had those days where you just thought, man, I can skip it today, the lecture, the lab, or an assignment. For some of you, maybe showing up for graduation today was no easy task. Quite possibly, you may have recently lost a loved one who could not be here to celebrate with you today. For others, you can't wait to get this over so that you can go celebrate with family and friends. Sometimes I know for me personally, it can be getting up in the morning, getting out of bed, starting the day with some good old physical training and exercise. Or for some, quite possibly, it's showing up for church, or even a friend or a family member's house to deliver some unfortunate news. Regardless of where you're from, your skill, your trade, or even your education level, the first step is to show up. Sure, it may sound easy, but oftentimes this can be one of the most challenging parts of your day. So I ask you to continue showing up each day. Your presence might possibly make a difference in someone else's day. Another significant challenge you may experience is communicating. The numerous methods and platforms for communication has evolved over the years. In recent history, it can be easy to get lost with all the noise around us. Part of building both professional and personal relationships require the skill to recognize when is the appropriate time to listen and when is the appropriate time to speak. This particular skill can easily be confused, and we may find ourselves incorporating the incorrect technique at the most inopportune time. Starting a new career, utilizing the skills and techniques you have recently learned provides you with an opportunity to develop these skills with other professionals within your industry. Additionally, I would offer to everyone to consider the importance of mentorship. Having someone you can rely on for sound advice, and counsel is invaluable. Hopefully you already have people in your personal network that you can call upon in this manner. I can tell you from my own personal experience that I have several mentors, and I'm certainly not afraid to ask them for advice. When you find yourself in a difficult situation, reach out to a mentor or trusted confidant who's completely disconnected from the situation you are dealing with. These are the people who can provide you with unbiased and honest feedback. Maybe you yourself are already a mentor to someone else. Consider just how important your role is. So as we celebrate this year's Salina Area Technical College class of 2021 graduates, my wife Amy and I extend a personal message of congratulations to each one of you. As you transition in your next level of profession, remember that the relationships you build today are likely to provide fruitful results in the future. When you find yourself experiencing challenging times, out of those people you can count on for sound advice, ask them. And now, more than ever, we need each of you to show up. Whether it's for your shift at work, a family reunion, or simply lending a hand to a complete stranger, show up and do your best. Finally, to close, I think it's important that we thank the entire staff and faculty at Salina Area Technical College. Your dedication and work in your areas of responsibility is recognized here today in this graduating class. Also, and lastly, thank you, Greg. Thank you for extending the invitation to celebrate with everyone here today. The friendship and professional collaboration we have established over the past several years is something we are tremendously proud of, and I look forward to continuing this together. Thank you.
Again, thank you, family and friends, for joining us today to celebrate your graduate and the class of 2021. I would like to take a couple of moments and to share some information about our graduating class. Who are these graduates? The class of 2021 consists of 137 candidates for graduation. They range in age from 17 to 51. Both our oldest and youngest graduates are graduating with honors. We have 13 of our graduates are veterans on active duty U.S. military. 14 of our graduates are single parents. 18 of our graduates are high school seniors. 21% of the class is a member of a racial or ethnic minority. 25 of our graduates are the first in their family to attend college. This year, we are celebrating our highest number of associate's degree candidates in college history, with 61 students graduating with Associates of Applied Science. They are recognized in your programs in bold. We have 2 candidates receiving 3 different degrees simultaneously today. And we have our very first ever police science graduate. We have multiple students graduating this year with honors. If you look around our group, we have 13 being recognized summa cum laude with the gold cords, 17 graduates being recognized with magna cum laude with the silver cords, and 24 graduates being recognized with cum laude honors with the copper cords. During the spring, we inducted 15 graduates into our National Technical Honor Society. They have the white cords. We thank our 13 graduates wearing red, white, and blue cords that designate their military service either as active duty military or military veterans. Salina Tech thanks you for your service to our country. In addition, 10 of our graduates are either the spouse or a child of someone who is serving or has served in our military. The following students, as I read your name, please stand. These 6 members of our graduating class recently placed in our Kansas Skills USA contest. They are Jonas Baumann, CAD, silver level in automated manufacturing. Cameron Church, machine tool technology, silver level in both automated manufacturing and in CNC milling specialist. William Hain, machine tool technology, silver level in automated manufacturing. Rhett Griffiths, machine tool technology, bronze level in CNC milling specialist. Mason Rubel, diesel technology, gold level in diesel equipment technology. Nathan Bashor, diesel technology, gold level in diesel equipment technology. Congratulations. In our dental assistant program, J.C. Marcotte received the Merit Scholar Award from the American Dental Assistants Association. In our medical assistant program, 100% of our students passed our national certification of registered medical assistant exam. Once again, I would like to thank you for joining us today to celebrate the class of 2021. We are excited to watch you reach your dreams. Thank you. Our Vice President of Instruction, Stan Garten, will now present the graduating class of 2021.
Thank you. I'm going to go off script here just for a second because this next little step is very, very important to present the class. I just have a question for the faculty back there. If I could maybe get a thumbs up, did all these students pass their spring semester classes? Yes, okay. Now we can proceed. Thank you. Graduates, please stand. Members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of Salina Area Technical College, I certify that these students have completed or will complete the requirements for an Associate of Applied Science degree or a technical certificate and declare these students as candidates for graduation. Denise Hefner will now read the names of the graduates.
How do you want them to proceed? First two rows. Go.
Auto Collision Repair, Ethan McKinley Anderson. Jose Eduardo Calvillo. Mason Alexander DeCamp. Jeremiah T. Hadnot. Zachary Daniel Hare. Ricky Hernandez. Alejandro Martinez. Michael Allen McClanahan. Brian Palomero Fajardo. Eric C. Thompson. Jofel Baluta Zabala. Business Administrative Technology, Annalise Maria Nava. Robert Earl Nichols, Jr. Leslie Sylvester. Jovan Anthony Suarez. Emily Rose Winship. Jeremy Quentin Young. Computer-aided drafting, Jonas Walker Buffman. Construction technology, Jordan Castaneda. Isaiah David Farber. Carter Scott Kirby. Isaac Manuel Rivera Bigby. Stephen Edward Schaefers. Aiden John Svoboda. Alex Michael Worley. Dental assistant, Hannah M. Buffman. Lindsay Renee Baumgart. Danita Danielle Carter. Faith Renee Yonke. Malia D. Lytle. JC Ann Marcotte. Riley Mae Wells. Emily Catherine Welchel. Diesel Technology, Austin John Anderson. Nathan Lee Bashore. Owen Sanford Bradley. Kyler David Chapman. Cade William Heinrich. Jacob M. Hook. Noah Matthew Cuckoo. Noah S. McClure. Mason David Rubel. Leanne Tracy Swanson. Caleb Dane Umshine. Joel Patrick Woods. Electrical Technology, Tommy Bermudez Rahava. Veronica Marie Cruz.
Marisol like Marisol.
Maricel Cruz. Alexander Timothy Hopkins. Austin Lee Roth. Megan Vesterberg. Austin Robert Waitzig. Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, Abram Calzada. Clifton Roy Jenkins. Machine Tool Technology, Cameron D. Church. Rhett Joseph Griffiths. William Dale Payne. Medical Assistant, Heidi Jo Haynes.
Fonseca Delay.
Helen Fonseca Delane Patterson. Associate Degree Nursing, Courtney Tyler Briggs. Ashley D. Burleson. Diana Celeste Cruz. Stephanie Marie Deming. Carrie Harpster. Alora Rose Hemphill. Calissa Markina Hoover. Lori Beth James. Krista Klingenberg. Michaela Monroe. Amy Lynn Ribeiro. Valerie Alexa Svirdov. Haley Renee Thomason. Ricky Voth. Ashley Lene Willingham. Annie Elaine Woodruff. Shaylin Marie Elizabeth Zakowski. Police Science, Angelica Marie Hinkler. Practical Nursing, Madison Elise Adams. Hunter McClay Akers. Caitlin Lee Ann Ansel. Christina Anschutz. Jeremy Scott Bailey. Greeley Ray Bell. Jansen Burse. Tiana Collier. Kinsey Ecton. Kaylee Jean Hoagland. Heather Diane Haas. Vicki Lynn Price. Sarah May Shale. Melissa Sue Scoville. Hannah Callie Seal. Brianna Nicole Sjogren. Leslie Ann Truitt. Mary Esteline Winkle. Jaden Lee Wireman. Technical Studies, Tyler Cole Smith. Welding Technology, Colton J. Blackwood. Christian Lee Carter. Caleb Krabs. Precious Ellis. Rebecca Lee Finley. Liam Joseph Foley. Riley Scott Gent. Landon Scott Howard. Garrett John Kern. Isaac Anthony Martin. Samantha Jean McMillan. Leith Anthony Menke. Cameron Daniel Miles. Dave Jesse Moriker. Shakota Charisma Newell. Ivan Lee Hike. Charles Franklin Crow, Jr.
To the class of 2021, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I'm pleased to announce that upon the recommendation of the faculty and after successful completion of all required courses, you will be considered graduates of Salina Area Technical College. Students, please stand. Please take your tassels and turn them from the right to the left. Congratulations. We wish you well in your future as you apply what you have learned here. Graduates, please stand during the recession. Audience members, please remain seated until the graduates have left the arena. Graduates and guests, after you exit the arena, you're invited to gather in the hallways to take some photos. We have a balloon arch, some banners, selfie photo frames for you to use as you celebrate your achievements. I'd like to thank you all for attending, and good luck in your future endeavors. Thank you so much for attending and graduating from Salina Area Technical College.